Welcome back to my series, Dance Mums Uncovered. The kids featured on Dance Mums were some of the earliest and most prominent child social media influencers of the 2010s. While many people from the Dance Mums fandom have kept up with the cast for years via social media, none of us truly know what it was like to grow up as children experiencing this intense level of constant social media scrutiny. How did the cast truly feel about being children on social media? Because there was much more to their experiences than social media cared to show. Feel free to share your thoughts on the following evidence. First, let's look at overwhelming pressure. Posting content can be a stressful task for anyone, but children with large social media followings have an especially hard time managing the series of overwhelming expectations of others online. Both Chloe and Maddie have admitted that they compared themselves to others on social media, feeling inferior to them and wanting to look as beautiful as the other teenagers around them.
I think being in the public eye, I felt a lot of shame that I didn't look like other public figures I knew. I felt really less than all of them.
I have so many beautiful friends and so many things like that I'm like, I feel like I have to live up to that to be accepted on social media.
Bryn says that on social media, if she didn't look perfect enough in a photo, people would comment on it. Sophia also says that she got a lot of social media comments about her appearance, specifically her body during puberty. These kinds of remarks are why Bryn, Kalani and Sophia have all admitted that they edited and face-tuned their photos as teenagers.
I 100% used to edit my Instagram pictures. I had millions of eyes looking at me all the time, and if I didn't have a perfect picture on Instagram, like if my teeth weren't wide enough, if I had a pimple like right in the middle of my forehead, people would comment on it.
Having a presence on social media while I was going through puberty, being like, oh my God, she's getting boobs now. Oh my God, she got a little fatter. I was like face tuning myself when I was younger, like at like 13, 14 to like have skinnier thighs, but it was like really bad. You could totally tell it was so horrible. But I remembered like being like, oh my God, I have to face tune everything that I put out because I'm not skinny enough and I didn't meet the standard of a dancer or a ballerina.
We gotta go to a little face tune. I hate when people lie. We all face tune our photos. It's okay, we all do it. We all face tune just a little bit, you know?
While social media portrayed the cast's lives as happy and exciting, the cast admits that this was not always the case. Nia has spoken out, saying that her social media is a highlight reel. She isn't happy all the time and thinks that it's important for people to know this. Kalani has admitted that she was pretending to be happy online for a while. Maddie explains that she spent a lot of time worrying about the things that she was posting to social media. She would take thousands of photos to get the correct shot and would get so stressed that sometimes she had panic attacks during photo shoots.
If you see me online always happy or whatever, social media is everyone's highlight reel. And I know you've probably heard that like a million times, but it is. It's true. Like, I'm not gonna post a picture of me like having like a terrible day.
It's like I looked like I was happy on the outside, but like I was so like unhappy. Like I have also so many pictures of me like bawling my eyeballs out like on my couch, like couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, like I was so unhappy.
It's like so much more stressful for me because now I'm thinking about everything like, is this good enough? Is this what my friends would like? Is this what my fans would like? Is it too like grown up? Like there's so many things to think about. My friend Cameron was like taking photos of me and I literally had a panic attack. Like I have panic attacks all the time now, which is really weird. And I was like looking at the photos and I literally started to cry because I was like, I can't like take a photo. Like it makes me so upset. And I'm like, little do you know, there's literally 1,000 photos of me stressing out, like because I couldn't get one that I liked.
Yeah.
Jojo has said that it was brutal to be on social media during puberty. People viewed her more as a character than as a person. So much so that when she came out to the world at the age of 17, she had corporations telling her that she was ruining her brand as a kids performer.
I've done a lot of stuff in the public eye. I mean, it's been my whole life. I've gone through puberty in the public eye. Like, it's been brutal. I had braces in the public eye. Like, all the things that you do as a teenager.
I hated middle school.
Yeah, and like all of that was like the most public years of my life. I think for me, the hardest thing is like people look at my life as if I'm a character.
Yeah.
And if they can throw anything at it, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm a human. A lot of people at corporations told me that I made the wrong choice, that I shouldn't have come out, that I shouldn't tell my young demographic that I'm gay.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Next, let's explore the impact of hate. Putting yourself out there on social media means a lot of people will criticise you for a variety of things. And unfortunately, the kids on Dance Mums were exposed to a lot of straight-up bullying by other children and adults alike. In October of 2018, JoJo became the meme of the month. People were constantly making fun of her hairline, clothing choices, and childish demeanour. In retrospect, she says that she thought the world hated her at that time. Mackenzie also got a lot of hate for the outfits that she wore, because people thought they were too mature for her age. She would sometimes decide not to post pictures of herself in bathing suits, not because she didn't like them, but because she knew that people would complain about it.
2 years ago, the world hated me, but now they like me.
A few years ago, I think I was still trying to figure out what I was like, my style and what I was wearing, and I was wearing a lot of crop tops, obviously. I was getting a lot of hate for it because they were saying you are dressing way too old, posting bathing suit photos. It's really hard for me to do. Sometimes I just end up not even posting it. I like the picture and I'm just like, well, this is not gonna be on anything because of all the people being like, why are you wearing a bathing suit? Why are you trying to show off your body? Why are you blah, blah, blah? And just calling me certain names.
It's crazy that even at the early age of 13, Mackenzie was saying, if I post a picture in a bathing suit or something, people will be like, oh, that's inappropriate, which it's not. But I have to watch what I post because I'm getting older and people are expecting that I stay my age. I just feel like I always have to set a good example. The girls also received vicious messages for things that were totally out of their control. Brynn has revealed that she got death threats during her time on the show for being labelled as the new Maddie, even though it was the producers who were pushing this storyline. Maddie says that one of the first hate comments she remembers receiving told her that she was getting fat because she was hitting puberty.
You've watched us before we hit puberty.
Yeah.
Like, we were babies. And I remember, like, one of the first comments I ever got about my body was, oh my gosh, you gained weight. You don't look the way you used to look. And I'm like, yeah, because I was still very much a child.
I experienced like death threats for being the new Maddie.
Evidence number 3, regrets and controversy. Given how much access the public had to these kids via social media, it was inevitable that their mistakes and problematic behaviours would be posted online. Both Brynn and Kenzie say that they found it hard to figure out who they were and who their real friends were after the show. Since so much of their lives were posted online, they both got exposed for saying and doing inappropriate things. At the age of 16, Kenzie apologised for her past behaviours, particularly the ones that hurt marginalised communities. She declared on Instagram, "I sincerely regret any pain I may have caused from decisions I made when I was younger. There is no excuse for this, and I am continuing to learn and grow so that I do not make the same mistakes again."
Coming out of the show into high school, I got in trouble a lot of the time because I was still trying to find myself, and I probably did some stuff in high school I wasn't supposed to be doing.
When I was a teenager, like I of course was still trying to figure out who I was and what I wanted to do and the people I wanted to surround myself with. So of course, like, everything that I did was on the internet.
Eliana also found herself in a lot of trouble when videos emerged of her swearing and using hateful language. She received even more criticism in 2021 when she posted a Snapchat story of her walking over gravestones. From this, she received death threats online, and her mother told the world that she was, quote, beyond disgusted with Eliana's actions here and find it repugnant. Eliana has warned people that she reads and internalizes these threats.
I know you guys love to send me, death threats and such, but I don't think it's actually okay because I actually listen to those.
4. Dating in the public eye. Quite a few of the girls had public relationships throughout their teen years. Unfortunately, many of them have explained that it was incredibly difficult to avoid clout chasers and deal with the negative opinions and speculations of the internet. JoJo says that she finds dating in the public eye to be very difficult because people would always compare her partners to her exes. She suggested that one of her exes told her best friend that they were dating JoJo to grow their career and get to the top. Sophia Lucia has cited a similar situation, where a boy she really liked in high school asked her to homecoming. It turned out that he had made a bet with his friends about how many followers he would gain if she posted about his homecoming proposal.
Dating in the public eye is very, very hard, and I kind of realized, like, no matter who I end up marrying, no matter who I end up dating, they will always be compared now to my exes.
I really like this boy, and he asked me to homecoming. I found out like a few weeks before homecoming that he made a bet with his friends to see how many Instagram followers he would gain if I posted his homecoming proposal.
Bryn has claimed that people on social media had a lot to say about her high school boyfriend. Because of this, she says that she would not have a public relationship again. This sounds very similar to what Maddie has said about dating in the public eye. She revealed, "I had a public relationship for 2 years, and I am never, ever going to make any relationship public as much as I did." And it's not surprising why she would put this boundary in place, since it was during Maddie's first relationship at age 14 that people online began to speculate and make up rumours that she was pregnant and gave birth to a baby boy. She has since learned to keep things more private, however it doesn't stop people from speculating about the boys that she's hanging out with.
I used to have a boyfriend and I would post about it on Instagram. It's like everybody had their own little stinky opinion. This is why, like, I feel like if I ever got a boyfriend again, that's my business and I don't want to share that anymore. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I mean, people think I'm dating everyone. Like, not every boy I'm with has to be a boyfriend.
Dating in the public eye also came with a lot of unnecessary drama. During Brooke's senior homecoming, she posted a picture with her boyfriend Nolan. Some girls commented on her post, saying that this must have been why he couldn't go with them on a hayride. They were fellow students who attended Penn State with Nolan, so Brooke was concerned and asked them about it. They eventually admitted that they lied about the situation for attention. Brooke claimed that this is why she never wanted to make her relationships so public again.
My senior homecoming, my boyfriend went to Penn State at the time. I was in high school. We were apart doing long distance. During our pictures, posted a picture, and one of the girls commented and tagged her friend and was like, "Oh, so this is why he couldn't come to hayride with us." They said it in a way that was like, okay, he was going as like our date. DM'd them and probably gave them exactly what they wanted, which was attention from me. The relationship was very public, and that's why I don't tag my boyfriend in anything. I don't want that ever again. They were lying. They were like, oh, it was just like a joke.
Kenzie also had a rough phase of dating controversial social media stars. She got a lot of hate for endorsing and laughing at their bad behaviour. As things came to an end, a lot of people online were speculating that her ex-boyfriends had cheated on her. It's easy to imagine that the constant speculation would be quite embarrassing. And finally, we have leaked content. Getting hacked was a constant threat to the kids' online privacy, especially in the early days of social media. It's believed that there was a group of 4 teenage girls known as the Mean Girls who hacked into the cast's email, PayPal, and iCloud accounts. Some of these iCloud images, which were never intended to be shown publicly, were then distributed online. Often it was these hackers that leaked personal information or controversial footage to the public. Chloe has revealed that she once woke up to a ton of texts and calls because her phone number had been leaked.
My phone number has been leaked before.
What? Did you have to change it?
Yeah, I did. I woke up to a lot of texts, a lot of calls. It was bad.
Wow.
Other information was leaked in a more malicious way by people that the girls knew personally. Bryn has claimed that when she was younger, she bought matching underwear with her friends, and they took a picture together with them. A girl from school who hated her then decided to send it on to fan accounts, who leaked it to the rest of the internet. Both Bryn and Mackenzie had footage leaked of them vaping as children. Bryn went on a live stream with one of her friends, thinking that the footage would only stream to his followers, but it streamed to hers as well, and she was caught. Mackenzie received a lot of hate at the age of 13, when the footage of her vaping was leaked. She insisted to the internet that it was a monk that used water and essential oils in order to treat her anxiety. But people online correctly pointed out that it is illegal for children under 18 to purchase either vapes or monks.
There was a girl from high school that was very jealous of me that unfortunately screenshotted the pictures and for who knows what reason sent it to my fan accounts.
I think it was our first time getting caught doing something. I don't know if it
actually.
was the vaping.
I think it was.
I think it was something. Okay. We went on a live stream with our friend thinking it would be just his followers, but it was all of her followers as well.
So what do you guys think? Looking back, do you think social media was an appropriate place for kids? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.